Greetings everyone, my name is Kawil. Thank you very much for joining me today. This is some Battlefield 1 action on the PlayStation 4 entertainment system. Now if you guys are ready, please either lower your headphones, lower your volume, because you guys know what's coming next. Sinai Desert has loaded. Okay, now you can raise back up your ears so that you can hear me properly. I apologize for screaming in your ear, guys, but that's kind of what I do. Anyway, so let's break this down. This match was recorded 7 days ago on the 13th of January. Today, of course, is February 20th. It's a Friday. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, my time. And I know I named the title of this, does this tank make my ass look fat? It's kind of a deprecating or kind of insulting thing to say. But there's one snippet in here where you're actually going to find out why exactly I said that. Because that's exactly what I thought when I saw this. And it's coming up here, I promise. Anyway, so again, to continue breaking this down, we got some fellow squad members. We got Ro Alexander. You might know him as Venevidi Vici M. I think it's M. I always forget if he's M or Arrow. I don't know. It's one of them Roman numerals that you can't never remember which one is which. And that's what happens when a horsey comes at me. He gets rolled. And then we also have the other Venevidi Vici, the better part of the Venevidi Vici, Lisa. And she's either L or M or XI or XV or VI or XN V79. I have no idea which one she is, but she's one of them. Like I said, the better one. And then we have Bad Bart, a gentleman who I don't know that if I knew him in Battlefield 43. I don't even know if he's played it. But let's look at it. Look right here at this cape. I don't know where the guy disappeared. He disappeared and left his cape there, and it's like the cape is like running. I have no idea what's up with that. But so we got Bad Bart. We got Bad Bart. No, you cannot have this flag. We got Bad Bart, a gentleman who I have come to know and respect, and we've had some really great times squadding up these last week or two. And then of course we have LGNZ, who is Darren. He said that I could use his name. And Darren, I think that's his name, Darren. I know Darren's and I know Carlton's and I know all these people's names, and I always get them mixed up with their tags. So guys, if I screw up your tags with your names, please forgive me. You can feel free to flog me with any type of fleshy material that you feel is worthy of it. But if I get your name wrong, I apologize. Yeah, in the comments, just say, this is who I am, Kawil. I mean, duh! I went over everybody in the squad. Okay, let's talk about the medic class. I am not running the medic class, as you can tell. I am running the support class. But I'm running the the support class. And forgive me, guys, I thought this heavy tank was on our team for whatever reason. But I want to just say the medic class, in the right moments, can absolutely turn the tide in a match. Lisa, she revives me, okay? And then I limpy this guy, right? I limpy this guy, and it explodes, and that's like a big deal. That's like a big deal because, the flag was probably going to get taken if we don't get rid of that tank. I'm just saying. And I said we. If we don't get rid of that tank. She revived me. If she doesn't revive me, the tank doesn't get taken out. Perhaps. I'm not saying I'm the only one that could have taken out the tank, but it looked like it was, it was a dire situation. But yeah, that's what I'm talking about when the teamwork in this game is just absolutely amazing. And it's so much different than 43, because in 1943, Battlefield 1943 from the PlayStation 3 entertainment system, is that there's no such thing as reviving somebody. So there is no way to get back into the action unless you actually spawn on somebody. And the only way that you spawn in on somebody is if they stay alive. And so therefore, if they're not alive, well then you're not going to get back in the action. And what happened there was she revived me. She got killed, and then I was able to take out the tank. And that just helped us keep that flag. I mean, and that flag stays with us for almost the majority of the match. Defending flags is so much more important in Battlefield 1 than I think a lot of people realize. Especially in the last couple of... Here's what I'm talking about. See that? You see that tank up there on the left? He's like, does this tank make my ass look fat? I'm just saying, you know. He was stuck trying to get up there. He couldn't get up there. I don't know if it was the tank or maybe he just couldn't drive. I'm just saying. I think it was a tank. We're going to call it the tank. But anyway, so there's a lot of these guys running around with the shotguns, killing people. And I must say that I've run around with a I've run around with a shotgun killing people myself. So I'm not going to be a hater on it. I'm just going to say, you're a noob for using the noob tube shotgun. Ah! But anyway, back to the flag defending on Battlefield 1. I don't think people really understand in Battlefield 1. They don't understand just how important that is. And like I was saying, in these last, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 nights that I've been playing, I've been getting a lot of flag defender. You know the highlights in the game? The highlights pop up and it's got like 6 people, you know, and it shows what each of them did. I've been showing up in the highlights as flag defender. You know, 10 flag defenders, 12 flag defender, 15 flag defender, you know. I'm not saying I'm the best at it, but what I'm saying is it's a pretty important thing when you can defend a flag. Because that flag now is not going to be turning into the enemy. And now it stays as yours. So taking flags and defending flags, I think, are equal opportunity kind of things that you can do in this game. Which I think people just they want to talk about. Hey, you got a PTFO. Well, the PTFO is also the flag that you're sitting at that is being capped. You know. But so I want to give a straight out shout out to, again. I don't know if I already talked about this or not, but I want to give a straight out shout out to Lisa and Bad Bart for their continuing homage to the medic class and their badassery. And even though. You know, I'm gonna just mention kill death ratio here, and while I mention kill death ratio, I mention it only in that it seems that a lot of people get stuck on, oh, my kill death ratio is like 5.7. I'm such a beast, and you know, maybe you are a beast, and that's really good. But you know, I know plenty of beasts who their KD ratio is 0.83 or you know 0.50. And the reason that that basically means that they have, you know, more deaths than they have kills. And there is nothing wrong with that. As long as you are contributing to your team, if you are tossing out your sacks, if you are reviving people, if you are spotting people, just like I'm doing here, he revived the guy, I supplied them both, everybody gets points right there. Everybody is contributing to their team, to their squad, and the total domination of the battlefield. But anyway, so I think a lot of people get stuck on the teamwork thing, and I get that because I've said it before and I'll say it again. In Battlefield 43, I'm a pretty selfish player. I'll come right out and say that. I sit in a tank, I don't do much, I'll cap a flag, but if it's full of people, I ain't going to go in there and get killed, and I'm just going to back up and move forward, and back up and move forward, and shooting at random people. And, you know, it's a very selfish thing, a tank player, in Battlefield 43. In Battlefield 1, it's a completely different story. If you get in a heavy tank, if you're the driver of a heavy tank, you're not just worried about yourself, you also now have to worry about those 5 of the people that are in your tank, because that is a mobile spawn point, a mobile cap point, all that good shit, all wrapped up into one. You can take a flag with a tank if it's fully stocked, and you got a little bit of support helping you out, clearing out all the bad people. So tanking in Battlefield 1 is much more teamwork oriented than in Battlefield 43, and that's where I decide that I'm going to get run over by the tank yet again, because I just can't seem to get out of the way of the tanks in Battlefield 1. As you can see right there, I got revived. What can I tell you? You get revived, you live to fight another day, the flag stays with us. Lo and behold, that was some major lag right there. Did you see that? It was like, up. And I'm going to cough and I'm going to keep it in because that's what happens when you homesick and you get shit in the microphone. But I'm going to lay down some stuff here and I'm going to get some water here. Hold on. Oh, yeah. So This is what I do. I toss out my sacks. If you feel my sacks lapping gently across your cheeks, I'm saying hello. And yet again, I toss out another sack. Scouts, please use the spotting flares and shoot those puppies on the flags, near the flags, so we can see the people. Okay.
That's a scout.
Pretty soon I'm going to throw a limpy against a building, and the reason I call them limpies is because they're called limpet charges. They're basically these charges that only the support has. It's like a sticky bomb. Essentially is what it is. It's magnetic on one end, and it's got a bomb on one end, and then you throw it, it sticks, and I don't know how it's magnetic because it sticks to buildings too, and the buildings are not magnetic, but it sticks to buildings. Is it right here? I don't know if it's right here or not. No, it's not right here. It's the next one. But anyway, so the limpet charge is something that is a gadget that the support has. It's basically like a sticky bomb. It does about 20, depending on where it's at on the tank or the vehicle. Depending on the vehicle or the tank, you can do a lot of damage. 20, 25 damage, which doesn't seem like a lot, but if you pair that up with a anti-tank grenade, and there's just random people falling from the sky right there. I guess they were flying and somebody got rolling and it's just bodies falling from the sky. It's raining, man. Hallelujah, it's raining, man. All right, that's enough of that. So, so the limpet charge is a wonderful little piece of machinery that I like to use, and if you pair that up with an ant, and here comes the limpy. You see, it sticks. You back away, because if you don't back away, you'll get yourself rolled. And that's what happens with the limpy charge. You can take out buildings. It's really good for taking out buildings, especially in places where you don't know a Tasha sack, especially where you don't know where people are hiding in buildings. You can just start taking out the buildings, and then, no, you cannot get me with that. No, you get turned on, son. Tasha sack. There you go. Anyway, so enough with the limpy charge. It's a really great thing to do with the limpy charge, and I'm going to talk about this again. Limpy charge and the anti-tank grenade, you can do upwards of like 40 damage on a tank, like bam, bam, like that, which is going to be talked about and visualized right here. Me and Darren, LGNZ, we're going to team up and we're going to take out this land shark, and it's going to be da-dum, 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 anyway, so I can't get real high because I'm sick, and plus I'm a guy, and I still have my sack, so I can't get real high in those registers. But anyway, just to let you know, this tank is going to get rolled by both of us. With Darren LGNZ, he's going to take out and he's going to demolish the tank for the last kill, so he gets the points. I'm a little bit upset with that because it was kind of my kill. I mean, he kind of stole it from me. I mean, I'm just throwing all this stuff on there, and I'm like, it's gonna be my kill. And then Darren's like, no, Kawil, no. I learned that we can just take out tanks with a limpy charge and with all the other stuff. And he's like, I'm just gonna do that, and he does it right here. He just does it right there. And the limpy charge, it's a beautiful thing. You see, great teamwork, Darren. Thank you very much. And of course, I'm joking. He did not steal my kill. He did not steal anything. That's what teamwork is about. You take out other people, and that's what happens. But so anyway, let's talk about these little symbols that pop up on your screen. I got a video coming out that I'm working on right now to explain some of the symbols and everything that pops up on your screen. And I'm talking about the symbols that pop up at the very top of the screen, right in the middle, right underneath the time. Do you see right underneath the time it's got those symbols for each of the flags? Well, there's a big symbol that pops up when you get on a flag. And I'm not on there right now. I'm not on the flag right now. But when I get on there, it's either going to be a circle. And if it's a circle and it's blue, then it's not going to show up because you've already capped it. But if it's a diamond, if it's a red diamond, that means that it has been capped by the enemy. And if it's been capped by the enemy, that means they can spawn there. It doesn't matter if you're on the flag taking it. As long as it's still a diamond shape and it's red, they're going to be taken. They're going to be able to spawn there. If it is a circle, like you see right up now, if it is a circle and it is blue, it is your flag, which means anybody can spawn on that flag that is on your team. And this is the part where I try to do the sniper thing, I tried to do the sniper thing with the AT rocket gun because I've been sniped enough with a damn AT rocket gun. I'm like, how hard could it be? I mean, seriously, how hard could it be? Well, let's just say it's very hard because this thing has a freaking parabolic mirrored like drop-off thing where you have to shoot basically straight up in the sky for it to get anywhere. I mean, look at that. I shot straight up in the sky and it's barely licking the side of the rocks over there. So I'm like, screw that shit. So I thought I switched back to my support kit and I'm running around with this big old freaking gun hanging off my arms. And I'm thinking, oh, well, I guess I can't switch now, so I'm going to have to run as assault. And this is not one of my favorite guns. I suck at it. I'm having a hard time... I'm having a hard time controlling the recoil, as you can tell right here. Yeah, I have a hard time controlling the recoil, and then boom, I get rolled. See, that's what I'm talking about. So I was talking about the symbols. Guys, if it's a red diamond, it's controlled by the enemy, which means they can spawn there. If it is if it is a blue circle, it is controlled by your team. Means that anybody can spawn on that flag. Once the flag is, if you actually look up at it right now, you see the flag, how it's a square. It doesn't matter if the square is blue or red. It does not matter if the square is blue or red. That means the flag has been neutralized and nobody from any team can spawn on top of the flag. You can spawn on people that are on the flag, but you can't spawn on the flag unless it is either a diamond or a circle. So, I mean, we're going back to kindergarten. I mean, we got to know our shapes. Diamonds are bad. Circles are good. Ladies, I'm sorry. Diamonds are not a man's best friend in this instance. I'm sorry. They're just not. Circles are what we like. We like rings. I like rings. I used to have my wedding ring. I can't wear my wedding ring anymore because it kind of broke. I mean, I'm serious. It broke. It's got a little cut in it, and it was pinching me, and the only reason I found out was because I was lifting something up, and it was pinching my. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna take this guy. This is what I do. I'll talk about the circles in a bit. I take scouts, I take their guns, and I use their flares. This is what I do. And then this guy comes up on me. He's like, "Wait, you're not supposed to be doing that." I'm like, "Yes, I am. This is what I do. This is what I do." I said, and I just. Business as usual. I'll grab my kit again and let's go at it. I launched some flares out there. Those are spotting flares. They spot people for your team. And then you can switch back to your kit. You can switch back and it's golden because you're at, and then I get rolled because, this is what no good deed goes undone. Anyway. So again, gentlemen and ladies, circles we love, diamonds we hate. Squares just means y'all need to do some more work. You can't spawn on the squares. You can spawn on circles if it's your team. If it's a red team diamond, that means the enemy team's going to be spawning on there. Y'all might want to get the hell out of Dodge or prepare a valuable defense. Anyway, guys, we're coming up close to the end of the video. I think we got another 2 or 3 minutes. But the reason I posted this match is hopefully it's for entertainment values. But I don't know if you just noticed, but that horse ran into the side of that land ship and just died. It just kind of like flopped over to the side. I've never seen that happen because before the huge update when Battlefield no, you cannot come this way. I'm sorry. Before the huge update the Battlefield had, I was actually seeing where horses were running into tanks. And like the tanks would go flying or the tanks would take damage from the horse. But that was the first time that I've actually seen a horse just like die from running into a tank. And I thought that was, at least I think that's what happened. You might want to have to go back and rewind the tape and see if it died. And Ro, I'm just going to tell you, this was my kill right here, Ro. And then he took my kill. He took the kill. Ro, what are we going to do? What are we going to do about this, son? Anyway, that's what teamwork is about, guys. So, the reason I posted this match, I'm going to go back to it again, is because, I don't know if you noticed, but at the very top of the screen, there's this blue point, and there's this red point system. At the very top, ours says 936, theirs says 955. if you've been paying attention in this match, you're going to notice that those point totals have been steadily the same for like the entire match. They've been going up and down, and we've been trading spots in the lead, and then we were not in the lead, and then we were in the lead, and blah, blah, blah. And this is coming down. It takes 1,000 points to win a match, in case you did not know. But it takes 1,000 points, and right now we're like losing it. And I love it when the lady says, "We are losing," and she says it so calmly, like, "It's okay though. You're gonna get ice cream afterward, but we're losing." And so anyway, right now we're catching up. I mean, like, we're tied right now. And I'm like, no, kill that guy because I ran out of ammo. How does a support run out of ammo? You're saying. I asked myself the same question because, Kawil, you're not supposed to run out of ammo. That's sacrilegious. Do you see how it's a circle? It is ours. Do you see the red halo above the circle in the center of your in the center of your screen? Do you see that little red reading rainbow where most of it is blue and most of it is red? That means there's an enemy on the flag. If there's an enemy on the flag, then of course, if everybody leaves, then the flag is going to get capped by the enemy. Anyway, I got a video coming out detailing more about that. It's going to take me a while because I'm a lazy bastard. But anyway, we pulled this out of our ass, 1,991. I got to give it up to Bart. I got to give it up to Lisa for the revives and the heals. Ro, I got to give it up because he loves stealing my freaking kills. And like I said, flags defended, 16. It's glorious. You're going to look at the KDs of the people. Look, Lisa went 7-24 and she scored 16,000 points. Do you see what I'm talking about? It doesn't matter how many people you kill. It matters how much you contribute to your team. Folks, please enjoy this video. Hopefully you do. My name is Kawil. I'm signing out. I love you.